Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Heroes of Bastion. Hope you're having a lovely day today. We are going to jump right back into the chaos as our heroes decided to ascend.
To ascend?
Go on.
No, I just saw Chris's sign. Oh, son of a bitch! I trusted you all.
That was your first mistake, big boy.
We got the 4 shades of Alec.
Mm-hmm.
Like Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, but like we're all just Alec. It's like looking in a mirror.
I just love how you guys get this cute little smirk when the voice comes on.
I can't even tell us apart, honestly. We all look
Oh,
the
my
same.
I just feel
backstory.
like
This is beautiful.
Oh,
Should we
good
all
girl.
introduce
Oh, am I
ourselves
right,
as the
fellas?
different Alex?
to be fair, I
Absolutely.
changed my name in case anybody tries to misname me during
Oh,
the
yeah,
Zoom call.
absolutely.
No, I should change
Yeah.
mine too.
Yeah, I'll change mine too.
Maybe I should just fill this with vodka instead. You motherfuckers. You're all conspiring against me. You all look amazing.
You started this like the Discord call with like, oh, we gotta take this seriously. You know, we gotta ramp it up towards the finale.
Nothing for the bit. Okay, we'll do the bit before we start.
We'll do the bit before we
This is
start.
technically coinciding with what you told us to do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, it is.
Yeah,
This
we're
is-
getting it all out now.
You're all
Listen.
such good listeners.
Especially Alec the whore. For people that can't see it, that's Chris's name on Zoom.
Ah, good
Can we
girl. Look
introduce
at the
ourselves?
Wait,
description. now
Alec the
look up.
horror, cosplay Alec, dancer Alec, and Flan. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Well, hi, I'm Dancer Alec.
Ooh.
I'm Flannel Alec.
I'm cosplay Alec. You might have seen my TikToks.
I'm Alec the whore. I know that you've seen my TikToks. It's the greatest day of my life.
I love that you.
so much.
I love that you are literally wearing a combo of dancer and flame.
Yep.
It's our fusion.
Oh, God.
This is almost like Rally's original powers. We just all came in with different eggs and plugged them into our belt today.
That's cute.
Different versions. Okay. hey, everybody. Welcome back to Heroes of Bastion, episode 15. I am the cast today.
One of us should have done the like, hey everybody.
Here, let's do it all
Okay.
together. On 3. Ready? Let's go. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Heroes of Bastion. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Heroes of Bastion.
Thank you. Cosplay Alec and Flannel Alec were the only two to get it right.
Thank you.
Welcome
I'm
to
sorry.
episode.
I don't need to get it right. I can
It
get
all
it
came
wrong.
through for me at different times.
Fuck up, Alec the whore. It's better when it feels wrong.
We're getting nothing done tonight.
No, this is gonna be nothing. I don't know.
Uh,
I am so
my
scared too
face.
of this ruining the audio, but honestly, for the bit, worth it.
No, it's
Fuck,
fine. It's fine. I
This
was
is the most
wondering
serious
why
one where we all have to do this while dressed
everybody
as
was
Alec.
wearing jackets. Stop licking my elbow.
I was wearing the same thing I wear all the time.
We're gonna jump right back in where we left off
A
last
very
time. The
deep
heroes
knee.
decided to try to save all of the heroes that were captured in the Obsidian Spire in the restricted section. And everybody decided to do different things. So we're gonna jump to the top of the tower with Miss Nathira. Miss Nathira, so you have begun to see these devilish, demonic-like shapes appear out of the runic circle on the ground. You are presently disguised as light near the window.
Yep.
What do you do?
I have chosen to stay and watch. I'm right above the window, which is still pushed out in case I need to make a quick exit, but I'm watching these red demon-looking things coming out of the ruins that have like turned into like this black hole. How many chains are there again moving towards the throne?
So presently there's 3 chains on either side. So 6
6
total.
in total. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Um
I'm still watching.
okay, you're going to stay and watch. Give me a assess the situation, please.
I was so excited about this cosplay that I forgot I needed dice. So we are gonna go digital dice today. And what exactly did you want me to roll again?
Assess the situation.
Oh, that's not gonna be good. 2d6. What do I add to that? Can you tell me? My PDF isn't loading.
You're going to add superior.
Okie dokies, yeah, that is a 9 flat.
So with a 9, you get to ask one question. What here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What here is in the greatest danger? Who here is the most vulnerable to me? Or how could we best end this quickly?
How many of these red things are coming out of the ground?
Presently, there is 6 of
Do
these
they
guys.
all look generally the same? Like they look
Yes.
like what looks like their vulnerability? Like what's a soft spot on them?
So what you'll notice as you're looking at these things and they come out, they've got this very long, lanky like shape, right? With these incredibly like inhumanly long fingernails and fingers themselves, these twisting horns coming up from their forehead, and about 3 on either side, with the 2 in the middle being the largest. What you notice is as they come out of the ground and they begin to kind of move a little bit, for just a moment, because of your abilities, and being able to see in kind of interactive spectrums of light and things like that, you see a chain trail from their back. There's almost like ethereal, almost see-through like chain from their back to the man with the red scarf who had cut his hand to start whatever ritual this was. So you see these kind of 6 chains, almost like leashes, attaching them to him.
Where is it?
They're all kind of
coming
coalescing in
together.
his chest.
In his chest.
Kind of like
Okay.
right. So all these 6 chains to these 6 devils, these kind of ethereal chains that, like, if it wasn't you, nobody else could see them, kind of come together in his chest.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay. Anything else, or are you going to continue to watch?
I'm continuing to watch because I want to know how many of these things come out, and then I also obviously want to know what is about to be held to the throne. Honestly, she's probably getting a little bit closer to the window, but not like she's not trying to make an escape right now.
Okay. So as these red figures pour out of this circle, out of this runic circle on the ground, and they begin to kind of right themselves and test their limbs, and they begin to test the range of movement. You see they all begin to kind of line up to face the throne. So the red scarf figure is in the middle, and they all kind of make a half moon with 3 on either side of him. Anything else from that, or you just want to continue to watch what they're going to do?
So he's got 6 chains coming out from his
Yes.
chest, 3 on each side in the half
Correct.
moon, facing the throne. That
Facing
those
the
6
throne.
chains are still.
Yeah,
How
slowly
close
kind
are
of
they?
ka-tunk, ka-tunk. They're still kind of coming out of the wall, so it might maybe take another like 10-ish minutes. Who knows? You're not really sure. You've never seen a demon summoning mechanism before, or whatever this thing may be. So you're not quite sure.
Yeah, she's too scared to do it, like to actively interfere. So she's
Okay.
just gonna watch.
Okay. We're gonna cut down to the lab. So, my friend Alea, you have rewound your father just enough that he isn't himself, but he is without the controls that they set in on him. And he is looming over you. And Rally, you are standing behind them with your mom. What do you do as your father advances towards you?
I am going to move towards the other heroes and kind of try and keep his attention so that Rally can get away.
How are you going to keep his attention?
I'm gonna hurt him.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to lift up the gravity suddenly and then push it back down.
Okay. Give me a. And you're focusing just on him, right? You're not doing the whole
Just
room.
on him. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
got
not
it.
doing-
Give me an unleash your powers, please.
Okay.
Actually, give me. This is better yet. Give me a directly engage a threat.
Fuck you. Okay.
Why?
One of them is good and one of them is not good. Okay.
What'd you get?
3.
Okay, mark a potential for me.
Okay.
Seems suiting that we all die dressed as Alec.
So, very fitting. As you reach your hand out to change the gravity, your dad grabs your wrist.
Okay.
And he's going to. I'm gonna make a hard move against you. You're gonna. I need you to roll. Take a powerful blow, please.
Okay.
So that's
You-
plus your conditions.
Okay. Add a die for your conditions.
So you just roll plus conditions marked.
Okay, cool. That is a 7.
A 7. Okay. So you can you're gonna choose one of these things. You can struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions. You can give ground and your opposition will get opportunity, or you lash out verbally to provoke a teammate to foolhardy action or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition.
Okay. I'm going to lash out verbally to Rally. And I will say, "Get out of here! Leave now!"
Do I
Rally?
have a choice in this, or do I have to just do
So
it?
it's the verbiage is provoke you to foolhardy action.
Foolhardy action.
Yes, they lashed out at you to provoke you into foolhardy action,
All right.
whatever that may be.
I would say that abandoning a teammate is foolhardy action.
This is Rally we're talking about.
Oh, come on!
What would you do, Rally? As you see, her father has got her hand like clenched in his, basically has her wrist clenched in his, and he's beginning to move toward her. What do you do?
In my foolhardiness, I suppose, I'm gonna look Alea in the eye and just yell, "Not without you!" As he's gonna charge in, I guess.
Oh.
You're gonna charge his dad or her dad?
Yeah, just
You're
gonna
charge his
like.
dad. Okay.
I guess as he does, he's going to try to use his powers to like coalesce a fist around his fist made out of ink, so that he's not punching with his sad little sissy strength.
Give me a directly engaged threat, please.
Awesome. I think I have a thing that allows me to do other things.
A thing that allows you to do things?
You said directly engage a threat?
Correct.
Would us two being together can be considered a team?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then can we add 2 to the team pool? And I don't have influence over you, so I cannot actually do anything.
I won't let you down, so when I help a teammate, I can spend 2 out of the team pool. I don't know what that does. Oh, to add to their roll. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, this is gonna go great. I'm sure we'll be fine.
What'd you roll, buddy?
Oh, 4.
Oh no.
Are you serious?
So Rally, please roll. Take a powerful blow for me.
Okay.
I
Oh, not 3. Wait, I add my conditions from last time.
Yes.
5.
A
That-
5. Okay, that's good. So
my God.
you basically are able to throw up that ink fist just in time as Nova just backhands you, and your fist basically catches it, sending you stumbling across the room. Make sure to mark a potential for that failed directly engage a threat.
The
do.
disrespect of a backhand.
The disrespect of a backhand.
I-
so easy.
I just shout, "Your dad's a dick!"
And in that same motion as he smacks Rally away, Alea, I need you to roll take a powerful blow for me.
Okay.
Okay. So, you choose one. You must remove yourself from the situation. Flee, pass out. You lose control of yourself, or your power is in a terrible way, or choose 2 options from the 7 to 9 list.
Okay.
Because your father is throwing you through a wall.
Oh god. I'll lose control of myself or my powers in a terrible way.
Okay. So
hopefully it goes with him.
So he backhands Rally across the room, and in the same motion kind of takes you by your wrist and throws you into the wall, cratering you into the wall. And we see this kind of like all of the rocks begin to rise up. And they begin to rotate in the middle of like this little ball, as we see more of the little rubble begins to kind of pull off the ground, piling in a black hole, as in front of you a black hole begins to form that you do not have control over, as it begins to pull other things in. And with that, we're going to cut outside. We're going to cut outside to Lilac and Bluebird fighting against Demon Sterling. So you see this massive devil step out from the fog before you. What do you do, Lilac?
I'd like to assess the situation.
Yeah.
So I will roll for that. No. 8.
8. So with an 8, you get to ask me one question.
What here can I use to slow him down? So I'm thinking, like, are there buildings that I can slip into that he is bigger than, he'll struggle to get into and stuff? Are there things that we could probably break to fall on top of him, etc., etc.? What can I use around me?
Okay. So you are in essentially a ruined level of the city, right? So there are plenty of ruined buildings. There are plenty of, ruined cars, structures, and things like that. But specifically, what catches your eye is just like down the street. There is a larger, must have been an office building of some sort that as you kind of take a look and scan it, it looks fairly weak. And perhaps you could bait him there and drop it on him.
Perfect.
If you time it right.
Mm-hmm. She's, would you give her time to make another move before Sterling reacts, or?
Yes, go for it.
Awesome. So she's gonna grab onto Bluebird, and I think she wants to speed run to the building.
As you speed run to the building, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I'd like to try and provoke someone.
Okay. Go ahead and roll provoke someone. So this is
Superior.
roll plus superior.
So that's going to be a 10.
Okay. So they are going to rise to the bait and do what you are baiting them to do.
She's, as he's basically said, like, it's time for him to basically take out the big guns and stuff and come into this demon form. She's assessed the situation. She dashes, and as she does, she's like, let's see what you're really made of then.
And you see his wings spread out and flaps them as he rockets forward. Like a thing this size shouldn't be able to move that quickly. But he's on you in a moment.
Oh, shit.
And what do you do?
I think she's gonna try and, like, throw Bluebird aside, basically, and be like, stop fucking with the building. As she'll turn, and can I roll directly engage a threat?
Absolutely.
I get to add my savior to that if I use my ability to pull my punches. So my savior instead is a +2, which still makes that a 5. Never mind.
So that's it. So mark a potential.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna need you to take a powerful blow.
Mm-hmm. I have my never give up, never surrender. So when I take a powerful blow, I can use that move instead of rolling the basic move.
Okay.
So I get to add my savior. which is a 12. So, on a hit, I stand strong and choose one, which is I get an opportunity or opening against the attacker. I rally from the hit and inspires the team, add a team to the pool, or you keep your attacker's attention. I think I'd like to keep the attacker's attention.
Okay. So as this demon looms down on you, you're able to kind of catch him and stop him in place as he was intending on flattening you. And then I'm going to have Bluebird roll to unleash his powers to see if he can bring down the building. Okay. So you see Bluebird throws up his hands and goes, "Get out of there!" as he wrenches them down, and we hear all of these cracking of beams as the building is beginning to fall down. The demon guy is going to act now, and he is going to unleash his powers.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay. So as he looks down on you, as you're holding him in place, his eyes flash this wicked orange color. And for a moment, you see everything you've cared about, everything you love, for just a split second in flames. It's like you're there for the moment, and you're terrified. And your grip loosens.
Oh shit.
And we're gonna cut back upstairs. We're gonna cut back up to the top of the tower. Nathira.
Ew. Okay.
So
Back to the color green.
oh, you're changing your note color.
Yeah.
So now all 6 of these red colored devils stand before this throne alongside the red scarfed man. And you see they all raise their hands to the sky. And the red man steps forward with his knife once again, and he cuts his other hand that he hadn't cut before. And he begins to go one by one to each of these red-skinned devils and begin to mark them on the chest. And mark them on the chest. And you see, from your perspective, it's a half moon. It's like this half moon shape of like a sphere or something, but then he draws these 3 jagged lines down from the one in the top corner, one in the middle, and one in the bottom. These 3 almost like jagged, almost like lightning bolts. With the kind of inaccuracy of painting in blood, it's just kind of these jagged like zigzags from the symbol as he draws each one on each of the chests of these things. And the devils begin to chant in a language you've never heard. The language almost hurts for you to listen to it because it's a violation on the material plane. Like you're not supposed to ever hear this tongue. And you begin to see the chains begin to ka-tunk, ka-tunk, ka-tunk faster. As you see the runic symbols on the ground also begin to alight anew.
So, couple things. She would dip at this point.
Okay, she's running at this point. Got it.
So she would slide back out the window, and the window was open. So I guess my other question to you was, can I hear the altercations going on?
As soon as you get out of the window specifically, you hear a crack beneath you, like you hear a boom beneath you, and then you see, like from your perspective, this massive demon charging at Lilac and Bluebird, and you see a building above the demon begin to like essentially crack and fall.
Above who?
Above the demon and Lilac. Because Bluebird is pulling down that big building. So you heard a crack a couple floors beneath you. And then you see this battle between Bluebird, Lilac, and this large demon.
Okay, so I heard the crack before I left the room.
Correct. There was a rumble like beneath you in the building.
She is gonna try something that doesn't make a lot of sense to Chris, but it makes sense in the Thera head.
Okay.
Memory manipulate from afar without seeing the person. She's just gonna take a shot at it, have no idea if it works.
Okay, who are you trying to manipulate?
She's trying to manipulate Rally, hearing her voice, like in the back of, like from behind him. So it's
Okay.
almost manipulate, like basically whatever his next memory would be. His memory was changed so that for some reason he swears he just heard her say something.
Are you gonna tell us what he hears her say?
If you're in the spire, get out now, everyone.
Okay, roll me Unleash Your Powers.
Okay. Oh dang it, I'm using digital dice.
Riley could roll for it. You could have Chris roll for it.
No.
Oh, denied.
No? Okay.
Absolutely
All right,
not.
let's see how it is.
They are nice to me though. And it's Unleash My Powers, which is freak. That's 10.
It's 10. So this is a feat that you've never tried before, but because of your connection to Rally and your experience with him over the years, it's not, I wouldn't say it's so much even like you changed his memories, it's that he can hear you. Like he's the two of you are connected on a deeper level now than you were before through your minds. And what do you say to Rally?
If you're in the spire now, you and everyone need to get out. Lilac and Bluebird are hurting outside. Come quick.
Okay. Before we get to Rally's reaction, anything else for you, Nathira?
She's gonna... Fuck, she wants to help Lilac, but she trusts Bluebird. She's gonna keep an eye on what's going on inside.
Okay.
Like, she's outside of it now, but she's still... like, under the window.
Okay. Got it. So you're gonna continue to look at the ritual happening inside. Got it. We're gonna cut down to the medical suite. And a black hole has formed in front of Alea as it's beginning to now pull in some files and some pictures and some things like that. Like whatever is not held down in the room is beginning to now fly into this black hole within front of Alea. So Rally and Alea, we're gonna start with Alea. What do you do?
Can we actually start with Rally because I'm trying to figure it out.
Got it. Okay. Rally, you hear Nathira's voice as if she's right next to you in your head saying, "Get out of the spire."
So just to establish, what I'm looking at is like a black hole. Alea, is Nova still like here?
Nova is still there, but he's presently like trying to march towards you, but he's being pulled by the weight of this black hole. Its pull hasn't gotten to you. It was just right next to him and Alea. So he's presently trying to not get pulled into the black hole.
I think in this moment, Rally wants to go, but let me think of how to like describe. He wants to. Everything in his body is telling him to flee right now, but he remembers that he promised Nathira that he would never leave again, and he wants to do his best to be a hero. So, in this very serious and poignant moment, Riley's gonna try to Looney Tunes Nova. He's going to draw essentially like a chain from his ankle to an anvil, and then he's gonna write like 1 billion pounds on it and just see if it sinks him through the tower.
Give me an Unleash Your Powers, please, buddy.
Oh boy.
I've been waiting for this one. Turn it up.
Okay, that's freak, right?
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Max
These are
roll
all-
fucking 14.
there we go. So it happens exactly as you described. You paint this chain as it latches to his leg, and then you paint this anvil that says 1 billion pounds on it, as it like attaches to his ankle, and the floor immediately and he begins to drag him down through the floor, just one floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, until you hear like a big slam down beneath you.
For what
and
it's
now-
worth, I really like your cartoons. As he's just gonna run to Alea and yell, "What are we doing? What do we do about this?"
hold on.
Oh my god.
You ran at Alea.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
In
so,
her direction.
I need you to roll. I need you to roll. Take a powerful blow, please.
Damn it, can I roll to defend?
Does he see the black hole?
He does. Do you? Okay. Let's rewind the clock. There is a. So I am Alea. The black hole is here.
Oh.
Like it literally, like as she hit the wall, her powers kind of projected out of her. So
Okay, I'll
would you
just
still go
shout
towards
then.
Alea?
No, I'm
Okay,
just
you'll
gonna
just
shout
shout.
from a distance.
You'll just shout.
I didn't realize that was like.
Oh my
I was
thought
like,
it was like a
buddy.
little bit.
Okay.
I was about to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All those plans out the window.
Yes.
You're smart. What do we do?
The more it sucks in, the longer it lives. So we have to keep it from sucking things in, and we have to get it smaller.
Riley's gonna paint a box.
I'm gonna try and shrink it as much as I can. I will attempt.
Okay. Because this is presently you are used to have your black holes before have been like extensions of yourself. Right? There are things that come from you and you are able to control them. Presently, because of the violence of what happened to you, this one is separate from you. And so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to control. Okay? So Rally, you're going to paint a box around it, and Alea, you are going to try to shrink it as much as you can.
Yes.
It's right on the side, black hole storage, and I'm gonna use my beacon move. Won't let you down, so I can add 2 out of the team pool to Alea since I'm helping her out.
All right, Alea,
Beautiful.
roll Unleash Your Powers.
Chris, this is the best fucking way
Okay.
that you've used your power. I'm so fucking excited.
Just,
Sorry.
I've become
Cats.
Bugs Bunny.
Give me 1 second, cats. Nice. Alrighty. 11.
11.
Yes.
So you press in as this black hole kind of begins to compress and hold, and you've got it. It's there. How are you going to get rid of it?
Okay, so Alea would know.
And
because she's
there's a
science-
box around it now that says black
Yes.
hole storage.
Yes, Alea would know, because science nerd, that the smaller a black hole is, the quicker it dies out
Okay.
and it ends. For comparison's sake, a black hole the size of the Eiffel Tower would only last about 24 hours. So, if we wait a bit,
Okay.
I suspect it should be gone in a short amount of time.
Okay, cool. Rally, your mother pulls on your hand and goes, "We should leave."
He's just gonna grab onto his mother's hand, and he's just gonna keep all of his focus on the box, and he's gonna make sure she doesn't, like, run.
Okay. All right.
I'm just making sure that the black hole is settled first, and then I'm gonna leave.
All right. We are going to jump back outside. So Miss Lilac,
Yes.
would you mind rolling me take a powerful blow, please? You are presently terrified of what he's just shown you, and
Would
he's
you-
going to take advantage of it.
Oh boy. And I'm guessing on this one you don't want me to use my move, my savior move for this. Instead, you'd like me to
Presently,
use-
because you're terrified?
Frightened.
No.
Yeah. And what happens if I fail that? Because I just got an 8.
Okay. So you can give ground. Your opposition gets an opportunity. You struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions. You lash out verbally to provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition.
I'll let him gain some ground.
So he basically, like, he's got you guys were like essentially like locked hands, right?
Mhm.
And he just slams you into the ground and flies backwards out from underneath the building.
Ah, bollocks. Oh, bollocks.
And you see Bluebird runs back basically right over you, and he's holding the building up above you so it doesn't fall. What do you do?
I think she's gonna push herself up wrap her arms around his waist and then try and phase out past the building so he can drop it.
All right, give me unleash your powers.
13.
13. Yeah, it happens. You phase forward. And he's kind of like holds his stomach like, oh, I kind of have to get used to that.
Sorry.
As the building slams down behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And
she'll just be like, good catch.
Thanks. Okay, so what are we gonna do here?
I presume Sterling is there.
Yeah, he's there. You two are presently at his feet.
Call it a draw?
I don't think he's gonna let us draw.
No, I don't think he will either. Okay, well, okay, let's think. There any? Can I assess the situation? See if there's any like. I'll assess and see if I can ask the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
10. Okay.
Assess the situation.
Ask me 2 questions.
Okay. Is there any indication of any like underground passes or any sewer like drains or anything anywhere where there would be an unstable bit, but like the space beneath the road?
So you would see manhole covers on the road.
Cool. Okay. She'll then have a look and okay, that's gonna be all right. So when it says who here is most vulnerable to me, can I ask here like what here is the most vulnerable? Like what would be the best way to try and get him to collapse into something where his wings maybe could get pinned down?
You'd basically like have to try to throw him through the road or break the road like beneath him.
All right. Okay. I have a plan. I have an idea. Okay.
Because you were sitting there making a plan, I need you to roll to take a powerful blow.
Yep, I knew that was going. I was like, something's gonna happen.
I'm gonna roll for Bluebird as well.
Okay. I'm guessing because I wasn't prepared, it's just going to be a regular one. But I only rolled a 2.
2. So you are able to move out of the way, but Bluebird does not.
Aye.
As you see this fist, basically, again, another, I don't know why it's my signature here, a backhand come down and collide with Bluebird, and you see him hit the building, and you hear a crunch. And Bluebird falls to the ground, not moving. As he rolled a 12.
Alec, can I use my moment of truth here?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Cool.
Tell me about it, stud.
As soon as she hears that crunch and her eyes dart back to Bluebird and she sees him prone on the floor, she feels all of that rage that was the defining feature of her abilities, the defining feature of all her power, well up inside her. And even though she's been in normal clothes, they haven't been transformed this whole time. Because they don't have that anymore. But as she stood there, I feel that all of this power comes surging back through and her hair begins to fizzle and light up with that same energy, sort of crackling and static, no longer kind of beautiful in its essence and smooth and shiny and perfect and pristine. It is now electrifying and raw. Her eyes begin to glow as she turns back in a split heartbeat of a moment and just charges, and I want her to uppercut him and use her air manipulation to boost them both into the air, so that way she can then slam back down on him to try and basically slam him into the ground and beneath the road.
Yeah. So in that moment, you see Bluebird slam against the wall and collapse to the floor, and there's this explosion of light from you as you slam Sterling up into the air, going soaring, and he's taken completely, like you see teeth and blood fly from his mouth as you shoot him into the air. You rise above him, 2 fists, slam him back to the ground. He goes catapulting into the ground, slams through the street level, slams through below, and you see no movement.
I think she slowly comes back down to earth, not even breathing heavily. Like, for her in this moment, that wasn't extraneous. I think as her hair is whipping wildly about her, she is gonna dash over to Bluebird and kind of scoop him up into her arms. And then I think she is going to head towards the others because she knows that Alea can get out, but she's going to wait outside the building to try and see where the others would be.
Okay. All right, we're going to jump back upstairs to the top. No? You don't want to jump back upstairs?
No!
So at this point now, I guess you would have seen because you're outside.
Yeah.
So would you have been watching the battle?
I think it's one of those that my focus is what's going on inside because I saw Bluebird out there, and that's just happening when, like, both of these scenes are incredibly interesting, but I'm far more worried about one, especially since, like, it's almost peripheral what's happening off to the side, so I probably, like, didn't see Bluebird get thrown, but I heard the hit, and then looked down and saw him, and then saw, like, the beginning of the reaction from Lilac, which is like, okay, it's getting figured out and going back because the chains and the throne are kind of freaking that little 14-year-old Nathira out just a little bit.
So you see now at this point there's this ka-tunk sound as one chain falls over the throne, and then another ka-tunk, another chain falls over the throne, and then another ka-tunk, ka-tunk, till all 6 chains are now draped across the throne. And you see now all of the devils slam their hands down on the runic circle. And you see this orange radiant energy run up to the throne, and the chains begin to twist and begin to form together and begin to solidify as they begin to form a shape. What do you do?
Do I say rally? And Alea coming out.
They
like looking down.
You don't see them leaving the spire yet.
How tall is the spire? Just out of pure
The
curiosity.
spire
How
is
high
about,
up am I?
You're about 13 stories up.
You know, not as bad as I thought it would be.
You're about 13 stories up.
Not ideal. But, you know, she's got fears and heights isn't really one of them. She's holding.
Okay. Go ahead.
The only thing she would be worried about, it's almost like she takes a step midair, like away from the window for a second. Can she try to like see into this guy, like the guy with the red scarf, see into his brain and try to get a glimpse of what's about to show up? She's not trying to change anything. It's just like...
Give me and unleash your powers to try to get into his head unnoticed.
Well, I'm not going to use Internet Explorer for this one. I'm going to switch over to...
Get that Chrome going. Get that Chromer.
I can take a picture of it if you want. But I rolled a 10, which equals 13.
So you just need to see for just a moment. Because what you see is what you've seen before, and it sends so much more fear through your body as they're bringing the man that you met in the in-between, the one who captured you and Lilac. They're attempting to bring the patron.
I'm gonna bring the roof down.
Okay, how are we doing that, Boo Boo?
Telekinetic powers.
Okay, give me an unleash your powers.
She's at least gonna try to bring it down on the people, like in that area. Oh my god! I tried to tell them to get out. I could just not roll well. And no, unleash your powers is freak. I got a 7. Sure. I was hoping it just didn't work.
So it. Do you want a condition or do you want unstable?
I would rather have a condition, please. Unless you think.
I'm gonna roll for it really quick.
I knew it. I knew you wanted a table.
Okay. So as you reach out, like in panic, to pull this roof down, you pull it, and it goes, but it doesn't stop.
Yep. Yeah.
As the top of the building kind of goes and comes down on top, and you see the man in the red scarf and all of the red devils look up for a moment as the ceiling, and then you see the building. They got
like 5 seconds.
We're gonna jump downstairs, baby, to Rally and Alea. You have this black hole. You're holding this black hole as you begin to hear as the building is beginning to shake, and your mom goes, "The building is collapsing. We need to leave."
Alea?
Let's go.
Is the black hole gone yet, or is it still here?
Is
Just
it
about.
gone yet? It's just about gone.
Just about gone.
So it's not entirely yet.
It's not entirely gone just yet.
Would it be a bad idea if we force this up into the building collapsing on us?
You don't have a lot of time. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take the box and I'm just gonna throw it up towards the roof that's collapsing on us. And then
Are you? The pitch of your voice is too high for your mic. I don't know what you're
is that
saying.
all I can do? Or can I throw the box, grab Alea and my mom, and just jump out the nearest window?
I can teleport, so don't worry
I forgot
about
that
me.
that's a thing.
Oh my god.
You can choose grabbing your mom and running or throwing the box.
How close does the building sound?
The building is collapsing.
Collapsing.
You get one action.
I'm just gonna look at Alea and say, "See you back at home," as I grab my mom and I.
Okay. All right. So you're running down the stairs. Alea, you are holding this black hole. The building is collapsing. What do you do?
Do I have? I'm assuming I have some semblance of control over this now.
Yes. The control you have is keeping it the shape it is and trying to basically weaken it.
Is the box still there?
The box is still around it.
I'm gonna keep the box around it because if it sucks anything else in, then it's gonna get bigger.
Mhm.
And I'll keep on trying to hold it and shrink it, and just. Can I create a second black hole, but one I have control over, just to suck up the debris, so that I don't get crushed?
Fuck it. Go for it. Give me an unleash your powers.
Okay.
A
I got
5.
2 ones.
Okay, mark a potential for me.
Okay.
And as you take a hand away to try to generate another black hole, the black hole you were holding onto begins to increase in size. So you have to bring your hand back. And as the building, we're going to jump outside. Lilac, you are holding Bluebird outside the building. You now see the building is collapsing in on itself. And you see scientists and people running out of the building, like screaming and running away from the building.
Is there any evidence of the black hole or any powers and stuff that I can see from outside the building?
No.
she'll like lay Bluebell down and like just grab one of the scientists running past and be like, "The other kids, have you seen any other kids in there?"
I don't know what you're talking about! And they just kind of like push past you.
Yeah, damn it. I think she's gonna prop Bluebird like gently, very quickly, like super speed, prop him gently.
Mhm.
And then I think she's going to dash in and just use her super speed to just quickly check a floor, check a floor, check a floor.
So you don't have to go up too far to basically run into Rally and his mom as they are running down the stairs.
Where's Leia?
You're muted, buddy, if you're talking.
I forgot that this was a thing that I had to do. Black hole, lab, building
Black hole.
collapsing.
Go. She's gonna dash up. And
Okay.
try and remember where the lab was on the blueprints.
You run up, and basically we're gonna do this in bullet time.
Mhm.
Because you see your sister standing there in the center of the room, depleting this black hole. And you see it because you're moving super fast. You see the ceiling is cracking in. Pieces of debris slowly falling in slow motion as you're moving really quickly. What do you do?
I think now here's a question. Can I see the other two heroes there?
You can. They're in their pods. They're
Okay.
pods.
All right. I'm thinking of that Quicksilver scene in
That's-
X-Men.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm wondering if she can basically grab Alea and like do the whole go like throw her so that way she's gonna fly out like a window and stuff if she can
Right.
already like get ready to smash it. Do the same with the heroes if she can just basically go through their tank, just yeet them out.
Okay.
Um
Okay. So, this is how we're gonna do this. Give me and unleash your powers
mhm.
as you're gonna push your speed farther than it's been. You've never gone this fast before.
No.
Does she get to add anything because it's Alea?
Do you have any
Influence?
influence?
I do have influence over Alea.
Okay. Add it to your roll.
Oh. Okay, that is and how much do I add? Is this an 8 and then I add how much?
You would add your freak. Did you add your freak already?
I added my freak, that makes it an 8.
Okay, and then add the +1 from your influence on
9.
Leia. A 9. Okay. So it's not gonna be unstable, but you're going to take a condition.
Mhm.
And we're gonna go with none of these conditions really. There's no tired condition. So I was like, does it exhaust you? You know what? We're gonna come back to the what happened with that. As describe how you pull all of these people out of there. Give us the Quicksilver scene.
Basically, as she goes to run forward, I think some of that momentum that she had from earlier with her fight with Sterling is still there. And she moves forward for a minute. She almost stops because she's surprised. And then she's going to grab Alea, swing her away from the box, and then basically throw her. So that way Alea's headed towards a window. I think she'll
Right.
quickly open the window so that way no one's smashing through it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna dart her eyes over to the heroes, run over to both of them, and then pull both of them out of the tanks if she
Mhm.
can,
Mhm.
and then basically do the same for them. And then I think she's going to kind of basically jump out with them so that way she can try and get ready to catch them if she can. But she's probably hoping that Rally is now outside by now and may help.
So Rally, you and your mom make it outside, and Nethira, you see Rally finally exit the building. You see Rally and his mom finally like running straight from the building as the building's collapsing in on itself. Anything specific the two of you want to do?
I'm gonna look up to where I know the lab is, and just wait.
Okay.
Oh no, and just wait.
And just wait. Got it.
Yeah, in case
All
something
right.
happens.
Nethira?
You know, Can you how many seconds have been passing with each floor breaking down? Because I'm trying to be a little realistic, because she would have been in shock seeing that happen.
It's been like moments, so less than a minute, as the stuff has like basically begun to collapse.
She's frozen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I? Well, actually, do I
No.
see Nathira?
No, she's
she's
Oh, okay.
light.
Never mind then.
She's doing this. So Alea, you are currently, you blink and you are flying out a window. Because you were like, oh, as you accepting your inevitable demise, what have you, and then you blink and you are flying out a window. And your sister is flying out that window next to you, and 2 unconscious heroes are flying next to you, falling, I guess, at this point. What do y'all do in the air?
I'm gonna alter gravity so it's a little bit lighter so we don't die.
Okay. On all 4 of you, or just the 2 of you?
All 4, because I don't want to break apart whatever they got going on.
I think
Okay.
Lilac is going to look down and try and spot Rally amongst the chaos.
You see him and his mom are just kind of standing offset.
And she'll just scream at you like, Rally! And absolutely just holler his name to try and get him to do something.
Okay. Rally, do you do anything? As you see, they're falling slower, but they're still falling.
He is going to shout in a very sassy tone, "Can't you people fly?" as he's gonna use his powers to make like a big crash pad.
Okay. Give me an unleash your powers to make a big crash pad.
Oh boy, here we go. Yay! Fucking 13?
13. So this big inky, like it almost looks like an ocean for a second, and then it kind of forms into this crash pad as you all kind of fall into this crash pad.
I feel like Lilac's just clambering over the side of it and is like, I'm so tired. Right, where's Nathira?
I thought she was with you.
You thought she was
Rally?
Rally?
We really need to utilize our group chat. Is just gonna just look around?
Where's
Yeah.
Nathira?
You don't see her.
Okay. All right.
He's gonna start screaming.
Listen, I got Sterling out of the game, but I don't know how long for, but he's out for now. We have Rook and what's his name?
Arcane.
Arcane. There we go. We
Okay,
have these guys. And you have your mom. That's your mom, right?
This is my mom, yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Please don't kill my mom.
Oh.
I'm sure she's had a change of heart now that they've almost killed her son.
Kind of looking at my mom.
I feel like everyone just turned to look at his mom.
Yeah.
Dr. Rally's
Yep.
mom.
Yes. Yep. Yes. Absolutely. She seems just she's got rubble in her hair. She's breathing very heavy, like looking very haggard. She's like, yep.
Great.
No, I'm sure.
Okay. Oh my god, Bluebird. Alea, can you do your... Let's get these guys back to Jonathan, and then, and she's like, heroes, grab a hero, and then she goes and grabs hers.
Do I have enough control over my black holes now because they're not under the thing where I
Correct.
can actually correctly teleport people without risking?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I think now I probably have better control. Maybe we should test it. I'll test it myself.
Lilac, you see, like, she is scared. Like, in that, as soon as you were
Okay,
like, talking about
if you don't, we can figure it out later. No worries. Let's just go.
Rally
think
just steps
you
forward
can.
and he's gonna be like, "I trust you. Just do it."
I'm gonna try and. Are we leaving Nathira behind?
I would like to not do that, but
if we can get the heroes through first, we can help her.
What if we send one of the unconscious people first? I was being all brave earlier, but I think if we'll really get down to it.
I'm gonna
brake pads are on.
I'll grab the 2 heroes and I'll try and teleport down to the rally point and then.
Okay, yeah. Give me an unleash your powers.
Easy.
Come on.
I got this. Come on. I have a +3. An 8.
An 8. Yeah. So you teleport them like to the rally point, and you teleport back, and nothing bad is going to happen per se, but as you are passing through the in between, like basically to go from point A to point B, you get a glimpse of that place where the throne was, and you see the throne's empty as you pass back into the restricted section.
Okay. But they are out of there. I confirmed.
Correct. They are. Jonathan's like, oh, okay. Cool. Thanks. All right. Cool. All right.
I love my dad so much.
He was in the middle of eating food. It was like on the dinner table.
There you go.
2 grown men passed out.
Okay, now that I'm back, something's wrong. I did see the throne guy. Not doing that again. And he's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
I mean he's gone. I didn't see him. I saw the throne. I didn't see him.
All right.
We need to get Nathira.
Something to consider later. I think Bluebird might be dying, so I'm gonna
go.
Yeah.
And you all begin to hear sirens, police sirens specifically.
Oh shit.
Keep shouting Nathira!
As you see all the scientists and like workers from the spire stop dead in their tracks as police cars roll up.
Ah shit.
And you see officers getting out, and you see Gilly in front, being like, "Those are them, get him." And you see the police officers begin to grab all of the scientists and arrest them one after the other.
Oh.
My man.
Proud. Best father figure we have, honestly.
Lilac's gonna turn and point to Alea and Rally and be like, "Find Nathira. I'm gonna get Gilly to help Bluebird."
Okay.
And she'll run over to Gilly with Blue.
Okay. I'm gonna jump to Nathira really quick. Nathira, amidst all this chaos, what are you doing?
I guess you can jump right back to them, but watching all of it happen, Nathira would try to go back into Rally's head and just tell him, "Just I'll have you guys get out. I'll be back at the rally point."
Rally,
am I allowed to
this.
respond to this?
Yeah.
I think in the most pleading sense, Rally just desperate and tired and scared, which are some conditions he has right now. He's just gonna say, "Please, Nathira, just tell me where you are.
Look up." And she's gonna basically what her hand would be, where she feels her hand in the light. She's just gonna turn it really dark for a second, and it just looks like a dark circle as she sees him look up, and then make it disappear back into light.
So you see this. You see the shift from light to dark. Boom.
I'm up here. No one knows I'm here.
That's great. Come with us then.
I think I may have made a mistake.
It's nothing.
I'll see you back at the rally point.
It's nothing we can't
Promise?
fix together. Promise. Just please don't do anything stupid. That's my job.
Yeah, it's your job. I'll see you soon.
Okay. All right. So Gilly, you run Bluebird over to Gilly, Lilac. And he goes, "You should get in the ambulance quickly so no one sees you."
As you will.
Yeah, and you go into the ambulance, and he goes, "What happened to him?"
Sterling hit him. and he hit the building. I don't know what bones are broken, and he went down almost immediately.
All right, we'll get him looked at. Are the rest of your friends coming with?
Um,
Where's your
I
sister?
Alea and Raleigh are over there. And Raleigh's mom is too. And Nathir is somewhere.
All right. Okay. Rally, and Alea, what are the two of you doing? Are you portaling back to the rally point, or are you going with Lilac in the ambulance?
I would think.
I think you just see Rally kind of like staring up and is just not.
Rally.
I think at the first he's probably unresponsive. He is crying.
Rally, we gotta go. What's wrong?
Nothing. Nathir is just gonna catch up. Let's go.
Alea will take Rally's hands and squeeze them like twice and just be like, hey, she can handle herself. And if she says she's gonna meet us, she's going to. She's never broken a promise.
That's true.
We gotta go.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's go to the ambulance, yeah? Because I don't know if we're good to teleport.
Okay. So the rest of you get in the ambulance, and Nathira, you watch this. You watch as they get into the ambulance, and the scientists and the workers are arrested and put into police cars. And you see, like, some police tape begins to get put down, but everybody kind of turns and drives out. And the eerie silence of this level kind of sets in on you as the building has now finished collapsing. All of the people have left. And it's just you and the ruins. What do you do?
She is staying in the form and wants to at least wait a little bit to see if anything comes out.
Okay. So some time passes. And you don't see a big explosion. You don't see a big hand shoot out or any of the scary stuff that you were imagining. But what you do see is small links of chain. Just slowly snaking out of the ruins. And they're not going anywhere. Essentially, once they hit the boundary of the building, they kind of tink in place, like into the ground. And so all of these chains rising up from the middle of this rubble.
Do they look like the big chains around the throne or the small chains?
They look like the chains that you were wrapped in when you were in the in-between. As essentially all of these chains begin to come out of the rubble and wrap around it.
She's gonna try to go back to her shoebox.
Okay.
But it's more than just that. She wants to get into her shoebox and try to bring someone with her.
Who are you bringing with you?
She doesn't know if he's alive. Basically, what she's trying to do is she wants to get in the shoebox and take the shoebox back to the rally point before anything else. See if she can do that. Because she still has that little hole.
So you are going to get in the shoebox and then blink back to the rally point. Yeah. So right now you have a strange command, like very confident command of your powers. And so you're able to blink into your safe space and you blink back to the rally point.
She is going to try to blink again. And she knows that she's been able to bring people in before.
Right.
So she feels more confident now because she's
Mhm.
in a safe place and she recognizes looking out.
Mhm.
And she's going to try to blink the guy with the red scarf in.
Okay.
If he's alive. And she's going to use... She doesn't know she's doing it, but she's trying to use portal. Her doom. One of her doom signs.
Yeah. Yeah. So you like close your. How does this look for? How does portal look for Nithira?
Portal looks like her her de-transformation looks, but in reverse.
Okay.
So she doesn't transform, de-transform the same way, but it's almost like that, not pixelated Minecraft, but just wispy atom like convergence building from the feet up.
Mm-hmm.
And as she starts doing that, as she realizes, okay, I'm in the shoebox, I'm in the safe place, she looks over at the beanbag chair and would blink and would try to start to see him developing, if you will, feet up.
So
probably getting significantly more and more scared if he starts showing up.
Yes, as he does. Mm-hmm. So like from the feet up, you see the shape begins to apparate. And what you notice is what you saw before was a human-looking man in this kind of clergy-like outfit with the red scarf, right? And as it begins to develop, you see the skin is and the clothes are torn away, and you see metallic. You see like a metallic foot and metallic ribs.
Can I blink him out then if I don't recognize he's coming?
Yes. It was him. It just it was what he was wearing has been torn away by what you did.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I was okay.
So as his body appears, you see this figure collapsed in the beanbag chair, and you see the skin has been torn away to reveal metallic underneath. You see like half of a metal face and a glowing red eye. You see bits of like metallic ribs with pistons like pumping in his ribs. You see like one of the feet has been like all the skin and the artificial muscle has been torn away to reveal this metallic like leg, as you see this collapsed half man, half machine now laying on the beanbag chair.
She's gonna run up to him. Does he look like he's breathing? Just any like if I'm looking in at pistons, it just looks done.
The pistons are moving. But you could see like whatever imitation of breathing that he would do. It's kind of working. It's kind of like a out and then in. Like it doesn't look natural. It looks forced.
She's gonna like just shake his leg a little bit, like at the bottom of the beanbag, just like, hello?
And you see the half-torn face like whips to look at you. Who are you? Where am I?
I was trying to help you.
Oh. I'm sorry. It was a bit, off-putting.
I'm sorry.
I thought it's okay. I thought it was, you saved me, my child. Thank you. And who are you? And where are we?
Well, technically in a dream.
Dream.
It's kind of like I pulled you into my dream and I can send you away whenever. But I had a bad dream that someone who looked kind of like you, not... She's gonna kind of like vaguely motion towards the robot side of his face. You didn't look like that. It was just the other.
Oh.
Right, are you okay?
This is my true face. It's just easier to move when I look like a normal person.
Why do you have a fake face? It's kind of creepy.
As I said, it's easier to go unnoticed looking like a person than a warforged.
Oh.
What is your name?
Ashlyn?
Ashlyn, I do thank you for saving me from that collapsing building.
What collapsing building?
Well, there was a building collapsing on top of me.
Oh.
And now I am here, is where the damage came from.
Why was your building collapsing?
I do not know. I don't know.
Well, that's good that you're alive then. 'Cause that would have been really bad. That sucks. My mom died.
I'm
It died.
very sorry to hear that. You wield a lot of power for such a young child.
I don't know. I just sometimes I go to sleep and it's like poof. I make new friends.
Fascinating.
This was my favorite shoebox. That's my boyfriend, or was my boyfriend. He broke up with me a couple months ago before school started.
He's gonna pierce the mask at this point. You went too far. You were doing so good.
I know it. I
You
know.
pushed it.
But realistically, come on. I'm 14. I'm so scared.
It was really good so far. I was
So
looking like,
he stands up and he walks over to the picture and he goes, "You must be torn up about it."
Does he look suspicious when he
No,
says that?
no, he looks genuine. He's like, "It must have losing your mom and then your boyfriend. You must have been torn up about it."
My mom was a long time ago. But it's okay. I'm gonna get him. I'll get him back. We just,
I'm sure you will. Now, would you mind letting me out of the box?
I have to wake up. You could tell me a story. If I fall back asleep, then I wake up. And my mom used to tell me stories that help me fall asleep.
I will tell you a story.
She's gonna does he stay on the, no, because he got up.
No, he got up to look at the pictures.
She's gonna go over to the beanbag and try to pretend to sleep.
Okay. So he's going to begin telling you a story. And he says, long ago, when this world was first formed, 4 dragons existed. They were the dragons of the apocalypse. They were the greatest and strongest beings to exist on our plane. There was famine and disease. There was war. There was wrath. And there was death. And these dragons slept, for their only purpose was to rise when the world needed to be reset, when the world needed to start anew. But then the drowned king came from the sky and upset the balance of the world, and the dragons awoke to reset it. But it did not go the way it was supposed to go. The world would have been born anew. New forests, new oceans, new people, new opportunities. But because of the rash actions of so-called heroes, the 6, the natural order of things was interrupted, leaving the world left in disarray and pulled from its place in the cosmos. But then a man came from the stars. A man with brilliant golden hair and brilliant shining wings, alongside a woman who wielded the power of the beasts. And they came to Novum. And they're here to restore the will of the world. And so don't you worry, Nithira. When you awake, the will of the world shall begin. And you're pretending to sleep now?
And she's gonna rub her eyes and pretend like she didn't just notice him say Nithira.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna rub her eyes and go, well, what's your name then?
I don't have one.
You seem a lot nicer. I'm glad that you're not as scary as I thought you were. She's gonna tuck her head in, pretend to sleep, and wait a second to see if he says anything else under his breath.
Says no, because I owed you a favor.
Then she's gonna blink him out.
Yep. Okay. All right. We're gonna cut now to the rest of the group. You are all basically brought to the rally point as Gilly helps carry a still unconscious Bluebird downstairs. And you see Jonathan is presently setting up the 2 beds for Arcane and for Rook. And he sees you all come down with the unconscious Bluebird, and he goes, "Okay, just set him down on one of the cots, and we'll take a look at him."
Give Arcane the cot with the stain on it.
Okay. He's already on a cot, and he's already hooked up to an IV. I'm not going to move him. And your dad sees your mom. And he just kind of makes long eye contact with her and goes, "We're going to talk, but right now we're going to save this kid." As your mom and Jonathan go to work on Bluebird. What do the 3 of you do?
Lilac is just right by his side as much as she can be.
Okay.
As they're kind of like working on him, she's kind of just hovering nearby. I think she's got a very distrustful eye on Rally's mom.
Okay. All right. Rally and Alea?
Was I able to grab any files or anything?
No.
No?
God, no.
Did any of them disappear into one of your black holes?
Well, a lot of them disappeared actually into one of my black holes. Maybe I could grab them. Or, here's a question. If something is in one of my black holes, do I automatically have access to it when I, like...
Because you took stuff in last episode, right?
Yeah.
Or am I...
Earlier?
Yes. Yeah. Like last episode. Not from the out of control black hole.
No, I took stuff in the... I tried to grab the files and stuff before
Yes. Yeah, you can...
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna take those out and start studying them and kind of like organize them, show them to Jonathan where I can.
Yeah, Jonathan is presently taken care of with reviving Bluebird. So
Prepping them for him then
yes,
and trying to
yes.
figure out the science behind
Put them
this.
in nice little piles.
Nice little piles.
I'm putting my science nerd into this and trying to figure out like, okay, this is the chemical balance here.
Rally's
Blah, blah.
color coding.
Yes, Rally.
Well, Rally has been checking his phone like religiously for the last like entire car ride, but
Yes.
he's gonna walk up to Lilac just real fast. And I don't think he's gonna make eye contact, but he is just gonna say, he's gonna be okay. My parents know what they're doing.
One of them too well. I'm not blaming you. I'm sorry that came off snarky.
No, it's how you cope. Like how I cope with humor. But I don't really know what to say here, but I just want you to know that the rest of us are... I mean, Aether is not here right now, but the rest of us are here for you. If you need to talk about anything.
I think she's also been avoiding eye contact until this point where she kind of turns and kind of side-eye kind of looks at him. And you see a small, like, kind of half smile on her face. And she goes, "I'm actually okay. I took down the guy that my dad couldn't even take down."
Maybe they'll start making comics of you.
I hope not.
Come on, I think the first issue would be pretty good. You know, you lead in with like some interesting backstory. You know, you have some of those like creative foils. You have a love interest right here.
Yeah, I suppose I do. You see, if they make a comic of me, that means that they have to include you guys, and I don't really think I could share.
That's fine. I'll get my own solo run. Maybe a Netflix original.
Fuck.
Yeah. Comedy sitcom.
Yeah, I always thought that the Rally Point would do good as a sitcom. You know, you got 5 super cool, talented, charismatic siblings. The dad's there, and
Hey,
apparently
as he's working on.
focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, focus. Wait, so 5 don't how many siblings do you have?
4 older ones.
Okay, then it's 4 charismatic siblings and you, right?
That hurts. That hurts me deeply. I'll truly never recover.
I've hurt you more than that.
Yeah, I remember. You have a very intense left hook.
I didn't mean that.
No. If I ever do get that Netflix original or comedy sitcom, well, I hope everybody's still around to see it. Plus, I think a cameo from the Everbright sisters would really put it up there in the terms of rankings.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it'll be the special season finale or something.
absolutely. You need the foil for the oh so nice kids. You did great today.
You too.
Thanks. I think that she'll fall silent, but her body is more like open to you, like her arms aren't as crossed to her chest, they're kind of like on her hips, so she's not closed off physically to you. But she won't say anything else.
I think as he walks away to go see Leia and try to help out with files, since he's really no help in the medical field and he's more or less said his piece, he's just gonna say, I think for a lot of this, whatever this is, friendship or not, I often make the mistake of confusing confidence with cruelty. It's not a mistake I'll make again.
She'll
walk
smile at that.
So, before I get to what the two of you find in the files, Nithira, are you staying in the box? Or are you going back to the rally point?
She would have gone back to the rally point after she makes sure he has blinked back to where hence he came from.
Where? Well, you blinked him away.
Yeah, I blinked him back to wherever, like, so she was focusing on the rubble and trying to bring him in. That's where she would have blinked him back.
Blink him back to get crushed? Woo!
We'll just
Kill
blinked him
his
back
ass,
to,
he's creepy!
blinked him back to, like, that area. Because she's envisioning the restricted section the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
What she saw when she left.
Okay. Yeah, you deposit him back in the restricted section.
And he's not there anymore?
So he's not in the box. But yeah, through your peephole, you see... So you deposit him there, and you see him kind of glance around, and you see him look, and it looks like he's looking at your peephole. And he just nods his head. And you see this portal kind of open up next to him as he walks through it.
She's gonna wait till the portal's gone and then blink herself back to... Oh, wait! I can see the restricted section at this very moment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, those chains on the ground, they still there?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, going back to the rally point.
Okay. All right, so do you blink back into reality?
Oops, there goes gravity. I'm gonna blink back.
I was like, what do you mean? You don't have gravity powers like oh, damn it.
Yeah, she's still like phased from everything that's happened. She wouldn't be trying to like find people specifically. She'll just blink to the entrance of the rally point.
Okay.
And then make her way downstairs.
Okay. Rally, you see Nathira come down the elevator. The very rickety.
I think I hear her come down the elevator.
Yeah, you
before I
hear
see
the
her.
elevator. Yes, exactly.
I guess he's just gonna drop what he's doing and run over to Nathira. But I don't think he's gonna like do a big hug because she looks tired and he just wants to like respect her boundaries right now and just be like,
Right now.
and every other time. But he's gonna run up and just, are you okay?
Yeah. Yes. I promise. See, I promised. Where is everyone?
Back there.
You see Alea looking over files, and Lilac next to Bluebird, and Riley's parents working on Bluebird.
Got my mom back.
Yeah.
I think she has a change of heart. Really, pretty cool.
I think the bad guy's back. But we can. But I feel like this is a conversation maybe we should all have as like a group, like a little group huddle. Once they're done, is he okay?
Bluebird?
She like keeps looking back around you. Yeah.
Hey, Dad, is he okay?
My God, middle of surgery.
So your dad looks up, and he makes eye contact with your mom first, and then looks at Lilac and goes, "We're gonna have to keep him in a medical coma for now. He broke a lot of bones, perhaps punctured a lung. We're gonna take care of him, but he's not out of the woods yet. But you got the two of the three people that treated all of superheroes' wounds, so we can handle it. And he's strong, and his powers are helping."
I think like as soon as like he said that, like you would see from where you are, you would see Lilac stiffen entirely. And for a minute she's almost forgotten how to breathe, and then she's just gonna forcefully exhale and then go, "Okay, well then I'll leave him with you." And then she'll step away and then move over to like the Alea and stuff and the others, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alea tries to catch eyes with Lilac and kind of check, see how she's doing.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 quickly.
Oh. For K's.
Her eyes are welling up.
Alea grabs both of your hands and kind of like takes you to the corner.
I think honestly, as soon as you've grabbed her hands, she is like flinching.
Hey, I know it's a lot. Just breathe. It's this thing that I try called triangle breathing, and you go in for 4 and then hold.
Alea. In future, I need you to be more careful because I've lost my mom and my dad and now Blue, and I nearly lost you earlier because I don't even know what you were doing. And I you know what? I just need you to be careful because this is just a lot. And oh my God, I think I'm having a heart attack. And she is like, I think she's never really had like a panic attack or anything before, and like her heart is beating. She's like, I am having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. And just tears are spilling, and she doesn't really know what to do.
It's not a heart attack.
Okay, well,
I know, I will be careful, and I promise. But right now, we should focus on getting you through this moment, okay? We don't need to worry about the other ones. Just focus on yourself and your body. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm here for you. I've got you.
Okay. I think she's just gonna decide to just like sit down on the floor, and I think she's just got like one hand in yours and the other is just like pressed to her chest. And she's just sat there on the floor just like trying to breathe.
I'm gonna like if there's water nearby, grab some for her.
Yeah.
Bring it down. Be like, Yeah.
She's not letting go of your hand. You are not going anywhere.
I'll
I
bring
can-
her water then.
Yeah. Here, the cold is gonna make you feel a little bit better. Just focus on the temperature.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. And she'll basically just listen to what you're saying and stuff, but she's so spacey and like sweaty and like just crying. But like she's not sobbing, it's just tears.
I know. It's gonna be all right. We're all safe. And Bluebird, he's gonna be all right. We will do everything we can, and he's gonna be okay. I know it. And I'll be safe. I promise I'll be more careful. And we'll figure out stuff with Dad. And right now, you're here and you're alive, and we can just focus on breathing.
Okay. I'll focus. Just don't leave me.
I would never leave you.
Yeah, that's what your mom said too.
I'm not my mom. I'm your sister.
Good. And then I think she's gonna pull you down for a hug at that point, and she's just gonna like kind of clutch you. Like she's strong and she's trying not to overexert herself, but like it is not a comfortable hug.
Ooh.
This is someone who's almost touch averse, and she's too strong and she's too stiff, but she's clutching onto you like you are flotsam in a stormy water.
Alea is gonna lean into it and let her hug and just kind of brush her hair with her fingers just so she can focus on a repetitive motion and shush her a little bit, and so quiet that no one else but Lilac would hear, just say, I love you. I love you so much. And you don't need to be strong right now, okay? I've got you. I love you.
I don't think she can get words out right now,
That's okay.
but
You
she
don't need
squeezes
to.
you tighter.
Just keep on sticking there, whatever you need me to do.
Yeah,
And-
she's just remaining there until she calms down.
Yeah. Alea's been through enough of these herself where she kind of guides you through, and there's a softness but like a strength to it that you're not used to. And she also, like, watching you might be able to tell a little bit that she feels so bad for everything, and she just wants to make you feel better. That's her only focus.
Alea, can you give me a comfort or support roll?
Yes, I can.
I forgot that was a roll in this
It's a
game.
roll. I just we haven't done it all that much.
Yeah, we haven't
never
done
do
it
that.
at
So
all.
roll plus
In
mundane.
drama only.
It is a 7, so not amazing.
So on a 7, Lilac, you can mark potential, clear a
Mhm.
condition, or shift your labels. And so can you, Alea, as her words reach you.
Clear condition.
I'm gonna shift a label. Hello,
it.
+3 savior.
Oh wow.
And while this moment is happening, Nathira and Rally, what are the two of you doing?
I guess after he brought the water and made sure that Nathira was like, okay, he's gonna walk over to where Bluebird is.
Yeah.
And he's going to take out the big pair of novelty sunglasses. And he's just gonna put it like by his side where it's like not in the way.
Mhm.
And he's gonna look down at his kind of battered and broken friend, and he's just gonna say, nobody else.
And your dad looks up at you and your mom, and they're like, we're going to have to take him to have some surgery now. So we're going to have to take him out of the room.
when he is stable, can you put the sunglasses on him? It helped the last time, I think. He was I think he had a lot of broken bones, but like he was okay towards the end of it. But I think he'll get a kick out of it.
Okay. We're gonna do what we can. And I'll put the glasses on him when he wakes up.
Thanks. He's just gonna stand there and kind of linger as they cart him
basically
off.
cart him into the surgery suite within the rally point.
He's just gonna stand there as the doors close, I guess.
Leaving the four of you.
Oh. I think Lilac has kind of, as she started like calm down her breathing and stuff and that sort of thing. I think she's gonna pull away, like shake hands and go, thank you.
Always.
And then I think just sit back onto like her onto her butt and stuff and just kind of hug her knees a little bit and go, so what are you looking at over here?
I got some files from the lab, and maybe we can use them.
Okay.
Hopefully we can use them.
Sure, yeah.
Absolutely. I think Rally, your mom might be able to understand them, or Nathira, what did you find?
Yeah, where were you, Nathira?
She will respond to that in a second, but when all of this was going on, she would be texting Gilly.
Okay. So you're texting Gilly. What are you texting him?
I basically once Rally left and they all started talking and everything, she's gonna send, if you're the one with the wings, who's the lady who helped? And see if she gets anything back from that.
And he goes, question mark?
She was gonna respond, guess it wasn't you. Never mind, thanks. Little heart.
Okay. How are the girls?
As fine as they'll be. ... Okay.
And he says, tell them I'm helping resolve arresting all of the scientists from the Spire. I will be there as soon as I possibly can.
Did you see the chains? Question mark.
He wouldn't have because he left. Because they arrested everyone and they all left. So you were the only one that saw that.
Nobody came back to investigate. Oh,
Gilly specifically hasn't.
Gilly
so
hasn't. Okay,
he texts back and he says,
okay.
chains? Question mark? Or yeah.
There were chains coming out of the ground before we left.
Okay, I will
2 chain emojis.
I will make the police aware.
Tell them to be very careful. She writes in all caps, and then she puts her phone on Do Not Disturb.
He sends back before
Her
he sends understood with a salute emoji.
Okay. Okay. Then that would have all been happening while everyone was talking. So when Lilac asked her that, she'll so the drowned king, aka I'm pretty sure the guy that we saw in the darkness, okay, here's what happened. And she's just gonna fucking word vomit everything. She not even give anyone a chance to respond. Just started off the monologue like that. And then just verbally steamroll everybody who tries by loudly emphasizing different adjectives as she goes from how she snuck into the top, how she's so happy everyone's okay, how she says, so I'm sorry a million times because she's the one who brought the roof down. And then she tried to go into the box to come back here, and then she saved someone, but he was a warforged, and like explained the history of the dragons and the Drowned King and the Six, and what she just texted Gilly because of what the other guy had said. And then she's gonna end it all with like, and then he knew it was me and not my mom's fake name that I was using, and he said he owed me.
Nathira,
Yeah.
as you word vomit this all back, your lesson from history class comes back. When you get to the part of the man with the golden hair and the wings and the woman who can control beasts, a fucking like from history class, like deja vu hits you, that the city of Bastion was founded because of a prophecy that was given to the Six of the fallen angel and the great wolf coming to Nova.
Okay.
That they were given this prophecy that when they come, it will be the end of everything. And when that kind of connects the dot that what the Warforged was talking about is what you learned in history class.
So that specifically is a prophecy that allegedly hasn't happened yet.
Allegedly.
Okay.
And that was like the founding reason that Bastion was created. So it could stand against whatever comes. Those two.
Okay. She will relay all of this historical information as well.
Yep.
As I write it all down.
And I wanted a dog.
Any questions? Because I might not have answers, because those are like all the answers I had.
I have so many.
I have not enough.
Okay. Do we think that the man that we saw is the golden man with wings?
You said he's warforged, right?
Well, that was the one that I saved, who was doing the original, like
the summoning
magic
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
The guy with the throne?
Out of character question.
Yes.
Just because this was a whole crap ton of lore dropped on us very, very quick. Are there things that we're not piecing together that our characters would have pieced together because of history? Or are we just as lost trying to put pieces together as our characters would
correct.
be?
You do not have all the information.
Cool.
Essentially, what you know is that the man that you saw in the in-between was not blonde and did not have wings.
She's assuming it's the Drowned King.
The Drowned King was an alien that came to the planet that was defeated by the Six. The Drowned King is dead.
He's gone.
The Drowned King is dead and gone.
Well, Nathira is a conspiracy theorist, so
Okay.
like what she says.
Riley's not paying attention.
The Drowned King is dead and gone. The man you met in the in-between did not have wings. He did not have a woman with him, and he was not blonde. As the Warforged described the fallen angel and the woman with control over beasts to you.
Yeah.
Maybe then the throne guy. What if he is the one that's going to call them down?
He could be trying to. I mean, we know that the will is trying to make gods, basically, with Spark. And maybe they're treating Bastion and making us more powerful so they can sacrifice us.
I wonder if they're trying to bring about another apocalypse that could trigger this then.
In a weirdly roundabout way, were the monsters that we face kind of beasts? Because I don't think they transformed into like freaky Lovecraftian things. They turned into like snakes and birds. So whoever has the spark that might be the lady with the forgot the name already, but the one with the woman and the thing.
The Great Wolf.
The Great Wolf.
There's the Great Angel and the Great Wolf.
Correct.
So if we find whoever is turning the students into beasts, I mean, we presumed it was Sterling, but maybe it's not.
Maybe
Maybe
Sterling's
we
just
should
a
ask my mom
servant.
some questions before she went into surgery.
I think your mom might know a lot.
I honestly don't know why we don't have your mom under lock and key.
I hate to
She's
agree with
currently saving
Lilac,
your,
but
she's currently saving your boyfriend's life.
Yeah.
Says
She was-
Rally, who... No, just kidding. He kind of flinches at the remark, but there's like that level of understanding of, yeah, my mom is like a dangerous supervillain now, kind of.
hey, join the club.
Yeah, where is your mom actually in all of this?
Can I have texted her?
Okay, what do you text her?
Good time.
I'll say, this is gonna be really complicated, but basically I just almost died, and so did Lilac. We're okay now, and we're at the rally point. But thought you should know. Love you.
You get an O, the OMW.
Okay. She's coming. She's coming. But to be
She's
fair,
coming.
well, I mean,
Isn't she
did-
brainwashed?
No, I don't think so.
Jonathan was the only one's memories that you corrected.
Mhm.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just like to remind you. Back when all of this started, when my dad first got attacked, when we were in my house, my dad had gotten an email about chaperoning at homecoming. Who would have sent that email? Your mom. Who wasn't chaperoning at the homecoming? Your mom. Actually, I didn't see her all night. And homecoming, it didn't go well. Now, she could have rocked up after I passed out, but I have doubts.
You think that mom is involved?
Listen, I know I'm biased because there's a huge well of resentment that I have for her. Partnered with the fact that she's my dad's arch nemesis. Yeah, I want to say yeah.
I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Question:
Yes. For me or is that Nathira?
Where are the two heroes that y'all sucked into the
So-
rally
Oh,
points?
Jonathan has got them essentially on cots, and you see they've got this like almost, it looks like it's like this brass, almost what are those things that hairdressers put over
Oh yeah, the bull or not bull. Fuck.
They're like these brass bowls that have like these arcane runes on them that are just kind of running as these two people are passed out on the cots. So your dad hooked them up to an IV and then to those machines. So, and he didn't tie them down or anything like that. It just seemed like he did something while y'all were resolving what was happening on the restricted section, and they're there.
So what happened to Nova?
I'm looking at Rally.
She's like counting 1, 2.
So I kind of Looney Tunes them.
Rally
So-
was able to get him, down.
He like crashed through like 13 floors. I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
Yeah, that wouldn't kill him, but I'm impressed. That's not easy.
That wouldn't kill him?
No,
I don't
have
think
you,
a lot
have you
would.
met my dad?
In Nova 138, he actually fights a creature
Um,
that weighs 2 billion tons.
Lilac, do you have like videos of like the doors before the restricted section and stuff? See if like anybody comes out.
Cameras?
I have my eyeball things that I sent with Jeff Jr.
Are they still up there?
They are still up there.
Check them out.
I
So
mean,
you,
Yeah.
so you,
She's gonna explain to Rally what she saw at the crash site as well.
So you look up there and you see the same thing. You see the rubble of the obsidian spire with these chains now just kind of, they've come out of the center of it, and they've kind of, it's not completely encaptured the rubble of all the building, but it looks like there's just lots of chains snaking out of the middle, and then they lock into the ground around it.
That doesn't look good.
Do they look like those chains?
They look like the chains that Lilac and Alea got captured in.
Would I recognize them, having fought the?
Yes,
Oh fuck!
Mm-hmm.
you recognize those black chains. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got these powers. He just kind of brings himself out of it. Yeah, there's some chains coming out of that little snake pit, or the concrete pit, what used to be a building. Can
But
I
there's no-
actually check if Nova is like anywhere? See if he's like buried under there, or if he's like wandering around.
Do you want to wiggle one of your little eyes down there
Yeah,
or something?
just like camera 47, just
How hard, like the eye grows legs like a spider?
Yeah, the eye
oh
kind
god,
of.
oh god, that's
We know the
terrible.
like-
Meet the Robinson
Yeah.
cameras.
And it crawls down there, and it's like wiggling its way as ink through the rubble, down and 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 down, and it gets all the way to like it's in complete darkness till it begins to see this light. As it goes down and down and down and down and down and down, and you see this molten figure. As you see there is someone on their knees, head down, like, and they're kind of covered in this molten metal. As you see the chains that are above the ground are coming from the back of this figure.
Is
And
it Nova?
Maybe. It doesn't look like him anymore.
Just gonna make a mental note. He's gonna thank his eyeball eye thing, and he's gonna be like, "Thanks, Steven." And he's gonna get the fuck out of there. And just
Steven leaves.
love Steven. Gonna make sure to make him a girlfriend or something. So I didn't see your dad, but we might have more important things. Not to say finding your dad isn't important, but we might have important end of the world things to deal with. You know the guy that has chains and stuff? Was
Yeah.
he like on fire or made out of metal the last time you saw him?
No, but his throne was surrounded by lava. When I thought it was like a dream, I
Wow.
thought I could just wake up by like dying in the dream, but
That first rule of
Was he all metal?
he was made out of like molten metal. There
So
were chains
it
coming out
looked
of
like
his
a
back.
person with like molten metal pouring over them,
There
essentially.
was molten metal pouring over him, and there were chains coming out of his back. I
Back,
don't know.
not chest.
Back.
I don't know if it was your dad, but I don't think anybody else is hanging out in caves underneath the city or underneath collapsed buildings. I'm sorry, you guys.
We don't know. Remember there was all of those different things that came out of the ground. And then the guy
No.
with the middle that I saw. But
because
also
think when we went into that black hole, it wasn't that he left. He had, I don't know, things possess our bodies.
yeah.
If he's so powerful, who better for him to possess than my dad? Than our dad?
But we can't know 100%. I mean, I see what you're saying, but we still don't know.
No, you're right. We don't. We don't. And honestly, I am scared to find out.
Well, either way, I think we need a better way of communicating, because when we went into the tower, we kind of just operated off of faith, and I don't really know if Nathira mind hopping and rearranging memories is the best way to use the phone. And so
All right.
Riley's gonna sketch like 4 little devices in his book, and they're gonna essentially be these like discs, and they have the Heroes of Bastion symbol on it. It's a little like devil, but like the eyes are crossed out like it's been killed, and he's just gonna hand them out, and he's gonna try to use his powers to make like communication devices so that we can like organize better during these things.
Mm-hmm. So you make these walkie-talkies, these rally talkies, and you pass them out, And Jonathan and your mom walk out of the surgery suite, and they say, "He's stable, but he's gonna be out for a while he recovers.
Okay.
So, if you want to go in and see him, you can."
Is everything set and everything?
What?
All of his bones?
You get like one of those full body casts?
He's stable. There was a lot of internal damage that we had to repair.
Just need time?
He needs
No,
time to recover. Yes.
I know what you're thinking, Alea. I don't want you to risk it. He'll be fine.
Alright, I won't.
I don't want to go in and see him like that right now.
Okay. All right.
Thanks. And when she's speaking, Lilac is only looking at Jonathan.
Okay, got it.
Riley, strongly considering going inside.
And as the camera begins to pull back, we pan up and up and up and up and up and up, all the way up to the school, to a football practice.
Oh, fuck.
And we
Jackson.
see them running. We see them running plays, and you see Jackson like throw a pass, and then they reset and they start a new one, and you see him sit up to throw, and then he has this moment where he blinks, smirks, throws the football, and that's where we're gonna stop for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us for episode 15 of Heroes of Bastion. I have been your game master, Alec the Bard. Thank you so much to my players, Nathira as Flannel Alec. Thank you so much to Rally as Alec the Whore. Thank you so much to Lilac as Dancer Alec.
I'm no longer Ree.
And thank you so much to Alea as Cosplay Alec. We will see y'all next time. Have a great night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.